We're here at the Fromm Center and I'm here with Dr. Heather Hinchelwood to talk about how they proactively care for their patients. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely, I'm happy to be here.
So tell me, what do you guys do here?
So here at the Fromm Center, we believe in a proactive approach to wellness, okay? Rather than sit around waiting for disease and disability to hit us, our goal is to keep patients as healthy as possible, not just sitting around waiting for the inevitable to happen.
What brings people here to the Fromm Center?
Well, a lot of our patients are here because they want that wellness and they want to, as they, progress through their life, continue to have the health and the wellness to be able to, still play golf, still do tennis. All those things that we want to keep doing, especially as our working careers wind down.
What are some of the patient success stories that you guys have had here that are close to your heart?
One patient story that comes to mind, a longtime patient of ours named Allison. I knew what Allison looked like healthy, and unfortunately, there was a week where she started getting sick, and we knew she didn't feel good. And she became sicker and sicker. Some of the things she was telling me really concerned me because I knew that that was not typical for her.
I had a very bad cold, and then I started coughing a lot. And in the back of my mind, I thought, well, it couldn't possibly be pneumonia.
The thing that really got me was she said she was so out of breath she could not walk upstairs, which is not Allison at all.
She said, I think this is turning into pneumonia. And so I thought to myself, well, if she's saying something is wrong, I should probably pay attention. And my husband took me to the emergency room, and right away I was diagnosed with pneumonia. It turned into far more than that. I was unconscious for 6 days. 4 of those days were on a ventilator.
So we started coordinating her care even from the time of her being at the inpatient rehab, so that we could smooth her transition out of there and get her as healthy as possible.
They did laser on my lungs, which helped expedite the healing of my lungs and help my lungs heal more thoroughly.
I will tell you, she got significant symptom relief from that almost immediately.
I would say that the breathing got easier and less labored. I'm a very, very lucky woman to be surrounded by the people here that have taken such good care of me.
We do oftentimes have patients who come in here having absolutely exhausted traditional healthcare options.
I started working out nonstop, and I noticed that my shoulder was really bothering me. I got an MRI. I was expecting to have a torn rotator cuff or something, that was more common. My doctor called me and told me that I have a vascular necrosis in my left shoulder and that it had collapsed. When that happened, they told me I couldn't lift weights anymore, so I started running every day. Then I started noticing the same pain that I had in my shoulder in my left hip. So I went in, got an MRI on that, confirmed that it was a vascular necrosis. And to rule it out, I did my right hip as well. I did the MRI, and that came back as AVN as well. And so I started researching all about core decompression and stem cells. But the only doctor that I could find with a protocol for it was Dr. H.
I am happy to pull from a number of disciplines whatever I need to help a person's healing mechanisms take over so that they can heal their own bodies.
I came in, I did stem cell injections in both hips, my SI joints in my lower back, and then both shoulders. And we followed that up with a regimen of peptides to try and regrow the bone and regrow the blood cells and regrow my muscle mass as well. I really felt a dramatic difference within the first 10 days. It was the first time I hadn't had back pain in 3.5 years. So I would recommend to anybody to come see Dr. H. It's definitely changed my entire life. So it's got me back on the water, it's got me walking and doing all the things that I love to do again.
If you guys would like to learn more about the Fromm Center and how they can help you or your family, you can give them a call or visit their website.